And the war in Gaza is going to last for many more months. The Israeli army has again made this very clear as it says that the forces are close to dismantling Hamas in northern Gaza. While fighting continues to intensify in the Palestinian territory, fears of the conflict spillover are now coming true. In the last 24 hours, escalations have taken place at multiple fronts. US says it shot down more than a dozen attack drones and missiles fired by Yemen-based Houthis in the Red Sea. And this in response to Houthis claiming responsibility for a missile strike on a vessel in the Red Sea and a drone attack towards Israel on Tuesday. The Israeli army has released footage of what it says is a hostile aerial target heading towards Israel being shot down by its fighter jet over the Red Sea. The Israeli Defense Minister Yoav Gallant said that his country is in a multi-front war and are coming under attack from 7 different theaters. He said that Israel has responded and taken action in at least 6 of these theaters. Deadly US strikes also hit Iraq. The strikes targeted pro-Iranian forces in the country. The Iraqi government says 1 member of its security forces was killed and 18 were injured. US says that its retaliatory strikes came a day after 3 of its military personnel were wounded in an attack on its base. Explosions were also reportedly heard off the coast of Egypt's Sinai Peninsula, while the Israeli military said an anti-tank missile fired by Lebanon's Hezbollah group wounded 9 of its soldiers. Hezbollah has announced the death of 2 of its militants. Meanwhile, in India, an explosion near the Israeli embassy in New Delhi was heard. No injuries have been reported and the authorities are probing the incident. In the wake of the incident, Israel has issued a travel warning to India in the wake of the attack. On the other hand, fighting continues in Gaza. The Israeli army says that it had struck more than 100 targets in the last 24 hours, including Hamas military sites, tunnel shafts and other infrastructure. Hamas-run health ministry says that at least 30 people have been killed in the strikes in southern Gaza's Khan Yunis. And these are the visuals from Beit Lahaya in northern Gaza. The Israeli strikes here destroyed multiple buildings, including the Indonesian hospital in the area as well. While this is an Israeli army video showing its forces entering camps in the center of the Gaza Strip, the army says that it has expanded its fight to the densely populated urban refugee camps in the central part of the besieged territory. While Hamas released footage showing the group's military wing targeting Israeli military vehicles in northern Gaza, well, WION cannot verify the location and date when the video was shot. And Yemen's Houthis have claimed responsibility for a military operation using drones in the Israeli port city of Eilat. The group also attacked a cargo vessel in the Red Sea. The Iran-backed group has said that these attacks are to create a pressure point over Israel to stop the war in Gaza. Well, outing the details about the twin attacks, the group's military spokesperson has said that the attack on the Liberia-flagged vessel came after it rejected 3 warning calls. Take a listen.
انتصارا لمظلومية الشعب الفلسطيني الذي يتعرض حتى هذه اللحظة للقتل والتدمير والحصار والتجويع، نفذت القوات البحرية في القوات المسلحة اليمنية بعون الله تعالى عملية استهداف لسفينة تجارية MSC يونايتد، وذلك بصواريخ بحرية مناسبة. وقد جاءت عملية استهداف السفينة بعد رفض طاقمها وللمرة الثالثة نداءات القوات البحرية، وكذلك الرسائل التحذيرية النارية المتكررة. كما نفذ سلاح الجو المسير بالقوات المسلحة اليمنية عملية عسكرية بعدد من الطائرات المسيرة على أهداف عسكرية في منطقة أم الرشراش ومناطق أخرى في فلسطين المحتلة.
Meanwhile, the shipping company MSC United also confirmed that the vessel came under attack on Tuesday. The crew of the vessel, which was taking a journey from the Abdullah port in Saudi Arabia to Pakistan's Karachi, are reported safe. The company is carrying out internal probe over the aggression and have flagged it to the US-led naval coalition in the Red Sea as well. Quoting the confrontation, the US Central Command took to the social media platform X to release some details. In retaliation, the US shot down 12 one-way attack drones, 3 anti-ship ballistic missiles and 2 land attack cruise missiles. As per the command, the Houthis carried out an attack spanning over 10 hours. Now, the attacks in the Red Sea against shipping vessels have disrupted and slowed down the trade. And the US-led multinational coalition is protecting against these attacks. The attack was first reported by a British maritime group that prompted explosions and presence of drones in the Red Sea, while occasional attacks by the Houthi are not uncommon in the Red Sea. The frequency has stepped up since the Israel-Hamas war. In fact, previously, the Houthis said that they will not allow ships to reach Israeli ports until the country reopens food and medicine supply in the Gaza Strip.